welcome to the next video of Sects in Islam. This video will discuss how Wahhabism came into being and what factors led to this division of Sunni Islam. Wahhabism emerged in the 18th century, originated in the Arabian Peninsula, and is prevalent in Saudi Arabia and Qatar. As told in the previous episodes, Sunni Islam is divided into four major sects: Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi and Hanbali. Wahhabism is an offshoot of Hanbali school of thought. Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, the founder of Hanbali school of thought, was most stringent and conservative among the Sunni Islamic scholars. This firmness can also be seen in the followers of Wahhabism. They believe that only Wahhabis are following the true essence of Islam, while the rest of the sects went astray and are involved in innovations. We will discuss the beliefs of Wahhabism in the later part of the video. First, we will talk about the history of Wahhabism. In the 18th century, modern-day Saudi Arabia was divided into two parts, Najd and Hijaz. Najd was mostly ruled by the small Arab tribes. In 1703, a child was born in the region of Najd by the name of Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab. This child studied Quran and Sunnah and the jurisprudence of Hanbali school of thought from his father. Ibn Abdul Wahab was a staunch believer in the Hanbali school of thought. He believed that Islam got corrupted and lost its true principles, and many new practices were introduced in Islam that were just innovations and had nothing to do with Islam itself. For instance, visiting and honoring tombs and shrines of Muslim saints and asking for help directly or indirectly from the deceased saints. He emphasized strict adherence to Quran and Sunnah only and advised his followers not to rely on saints for solutions, but rather look for solutions from Quran and Sunnah themselves. He was an orthodox and considered anyone who disagreed with his beliefs as a non-Muslim, and advised the same to his followers. In 1744, Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab formed an alliance with Ibn Saud, who was the Emir of Dirya. Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab provided Ibn Saud with military backing for the House of Saud and helped establish dynasty among the forces in the Arabian Peninsula. Ibn Abdul Wahab and Muhammad ibn Saud agreed that together they would bring the Arabs back to the true principles of Islam as they saw it. It was decided between them that Ibn Saud would be the political head and Ibn Abdul Wahab would be the head of religious affairs, and the stage of religion would be the Wahhabism. Their cooperation was further formalized with the wedding of Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab's daughter to Ibn Saud's son. Najd at that time was mainly governed by the Arab tribes. Ibn Saud started conquering more land by invading other tribes. He first conquered Riyadh and managed to seize it. He established the first Saudi state, also known as the Emirate of Dirya. Before attacking any tribe, Ibn Saud asked them 3 times to follow Wahhabism. If they refused, he would attack them. Many religious sites and shrines of tombs were demolished by Wahhabis during this period. Ibn Saud died in 1765, and his son Abdul Aziz took his dream by continuing expansion. Ibn Abdul Wahab stayed as an advisor to Ibn Saud's son and continued his mission of spreading his view of Islam. The first Saudi state was conquered by the Ottomans in the 1818 Saudi-Ottoman War, but the Wahhabism continued to grow. Founded a second Saudi state that lasted until 1891, and later a third state, Saudi Arabia, which the Al Saud continues to rule up to the present day. Wahhabism was the state religion of all the states. Wahhabism got major limelight in 1932 after the unification of Hijaz and Najd and consolidation of their rule over the holy cities of Makkah and Medina. Ahle Hadees. The Wahhabi movement was not limited to Arabian Peninsula only. It had influenced many other religious movements like Salafi movement in Egypt and the Ahle Hadees movement in the Indian subcontinent. Ahle Hadees movement was a Sunni revivalist movement inspired by Shah Waliullah and Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahab. They fully condemned Taqlid and forbid honoring shrines of saints. Ahle Hadees is a Wahhabi branch of Indian subcontinent. The beliefs of Ibn Abdul Wahab were widely criticized by the religious scholars of that time, and even condemned by his fathers and brother. The major difference between Wahhabism is that it opposes the concept of Taqlid. Taqlid is unquestioning acceptance of legal decisions of others without knowing the basis of that decision. Deobandi and Barelvi support Taqlid. Another difference is over the form of Prophet Muhammad. Wahhabi believes that the Prophet Muhammad was a human, just like any other human, and now he is dead like the others. Deobandi believes the Prophet was a human but was bestowed with some extra powers by the God. Barelvi, on the other extreme, believes that the Prophet is light, which means that the power of Prophet is limitless and he is able to see and listen to the person calling him. Wahhabism is entirely against the honoring of shrines and tombs. Tombs of many famous saints were vandalized by the Wahhabi followers in the course of history. Though Deobandi are also against honoring shrines, they do respect the tombs of Muslim saints. Barelvis promote honoring, visiting and lighting shrines and tombs. Abdul Wahab, the founder of Barelvi school of thought, declared Wahhabi as kafir. Wahhabi and Deobandi believe that a Muslim can ask for help only from Allah Almighty. However, Barelvi believe that indirect help can also be asked from saints and prophets. This is all for the video. Hope you liked it. Please share feedback in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video till the end.